Evening, Steve. The Millers don't have the best track record against Whitehawk. Today was no exception. 2 breakaway goals and arguably against the run of play.
You could say that. I'll watch the video back and then give a proper analysis on it, but I felt they had 2 chances, took them. Didn't have many more. We didn't work their goalkeeper enough. And ultimately, if you don't do that, you don't win games of football. Annoying thing for me was body language when we went 2 down. It could have been a mistake. Things happen in football, but you still got time to get back into it. I've seen 2 goals scored in 2 minutes before, but when your body language drops, as it did with a few players that I'm not happy with, and they've been told about it, it's not good enough. But going to the game, listen, it was one of those that the boys started okay. We had a good bit of pressure to start with. They grew into the game, got the goal. Did we work the keeper enough? Danny's had a header. Coombs had one off for offside. I don't think we worked the keeper enough to warrant anything out today, in my opinion.
How difficult is it coming to a pitch like this? It's very slopey, it's very divotty, and obviously advantage to the home team who play on it regularly.
Yeah, but it's got grass on it. It was wet because of the weather. I don't use excuses for pitches because not every pitch is unbelievable. You know, we're playing non-league football. The groundsman's got the best out of what he can do here, I suppose. So we've got to play on it. And you can say home advantage, you can say they're used to it, but both teams got to play on it. If we'd won today, no one would be mentioning about the pitch because it's a game of football and 22 players are out there running about. They took their chances when they come along today. We didn't when some of the chances we had, which were minimal. So, again, we didn't deserve nothing out of the game because we didn't score and we didn't work the keeper enough.
So what's the solution? How do you build on that and make sure that you are working the keeper and the heads don't drop?
Keep doing what we do in training. Keep doing what we do in every game we play. So it's a game of football we've lost. Do I throw the toys out the pram? And definitely not out here. In there, the players know a few things I've said to them. But we've lost a game of football. We've had an amazing start to the season. We're in a totally new league. And this is where a lot of people run away with themselves because you've had a good start. Oh, they're this, they're that. No, we're Cray Valley that have come up from the league below, cutting our teeth at this level. And we're going to have off days like this again, but we're also going to have some really good days like your Chessants, like your Cray Wanderers away. And that's part and parcel of football. If anyone thought we was going to come up here and run away with stuff, deluded. I never thought that. The players never thought that. What we knew is every game we was going to be in, it was going to be a tough game. It was going to be minimal opportunities, and you have to be clinical when them opportunities come along. You have to work as hard as the opposition. Whereas last year we ran away with a few easy results. Ain't happening this year, and I stated that at the start of the season. So us to still be where we are in the league, after albeit, I think it's 6 games now, we've still got another 30 games, whatever it is to go. So it's going to be more afternoons like this. But what I won't settle for is bad body language. The players know that. The players, I'm sure, won't do that again. And what we'll do is we'll kick on. Big game next week. Not just because it's the FA Cup and we had a good run last year. We're playing a team from the National South. So again, like I always say, when we played Carshalton and Enfield last year, these players aspire to be at this level. They've got to be as good as them, if not better. No different next week. We're now a higher level up, so level with Carshalton and what Enfield were. And if we want to aspire as a management team, as a playing staff, to be as good as the players we're playing against next week, we've got to match them in every aspect.
You've gone straight on to my next question. Chesham at home, not to be confused with Chessant, who are in our league. Like you said, National League South. Yeah. How are you going to set up for this?
We'll watch videos on them. We'll do our analysis on them like we can. We'll give the boys the information. We'll pick a team to start, and the be-all and end-all is they've got to go out and compete against their opposite number, and if we're good enough on the day, we'll win. But I'm not going to count my chickens with anything because they're a very, very good side. They got promoted from their league last year. They've started the National South very well, so they're not going to be easy. They went to Welling and got a good result, albeit Welling were down to 10 men. So we know it's going to be so difficult, but we're not a team that are shrinking violets. We're going to stand up and be counted, and come quarter to 5, as I always say, we'll see where we are, if we're still in the hat for Monday, which we want to be, and we'll try every inch to be there. But yeah, like I say, today put it to bed. It's done. Can't do nothing about it.
There was a nice little crowd here for considering the distance between the two clubs. How important is the support, especially when going away?
It's great, they put another supporters coach on today and they were good. Whitehawk always get a good support, very loyal to their players and their staff and their club. And for us to have the numbers that we had here today, it was great, and long may that continue. It does help the boys. Shame we couldn't give them something to shout about, even a goal. But we're going to get that this season and they've got to be patient with it. And if they're patient with it and the boys are patient with what we do and the staff are patient and we don't, like I say, throw our toys out the pram, we'll have a good season.
OK, well, we look forward to speaking to you after the FA Cup game against Chesham.
Thank you very much.